Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has something very pressing they need to say. I think for many of you, this would be a no contact situation, but it doesn't have to be a no contact situation. This could also be in the context of a relationship where somebody has felt like they needed to wait for the right time to talk about something that is a little bit sensitive, right? But this person is very concerned about whether or not you will believe what they tell you. So there's a sense here that maybe they've lied to you in the past, or maybe they have made it a little bit clear that they have been tempted to do something different or do something a little bit dishonest, right? So there's a need here to really establish some sort of trust. All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of enchantment. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's go with the Lenormand. This is the fairy Lenormand. Hope you guys have had some interesting experiences this weekend. It feels like spring is coming back out. So hopefully that means you have more opportunities to have fun. And we have the sunshine coming out from the Lenormand. So this is often about information, right? Somebody becoming aware of something. So I do feel like this is a concern that somebody has, that if they don't come and tell you the truth, that it may look worse for them, or that you may get only a partial story, right? You may not get the entire thing. So this person seems to be convinced. With the rider here, this is somebody who has a message to deliver in person. So this feels to me like somebody who is dead set on finding a time to have a conversation with you face to face about something that they're kind of dreading, something that they're worried you will not believe them about. All right, let's get to the tarot. We'll go with the Golden Art Nouveau. Three of Pentacles. And the Chariot in the reverse. So this person wants you to know that there's some sort of change with regards to who they work with or who they associate with. So this could be somebody who is wanting to explain to you that they have been working on their healing, or wanting to explain to you that they have worked to get away from a negative influence in their life that they know you know about. We have the sun coming out again. You gotta love that validation, right? 78 cards in this deck, and for it to come out the third card, this is number 31. You know, like there's definitely something coming to light here. This is like, you can't stop this information from coming out. So it's a matter of how do you make sure that it comes out in a respectful way, or in, at the very least, an honest way, right? So with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles, this is like unexpected. This is just going to catch someone off guard. Like when they hear this information, it's going to be like, look at this dude. Like, oh God, we really wasn't expecting. Yeah, I know. What do I do with that information? So there's a need to like kind of catch one's breath, figure out what just happened, and then like, okay. Like I'm seeing the dude who plays Dexter in that meme where he's like, really? This is a surprise. With the High Priestess in the reverse, this is not something that you're expecting, or this is not something that whoever you're going to speak to, they're not expecting this. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. In order for there to be justice in the situation, or in order for someone to feel like they've done right by the other people in this situation, there is kind of like a moment to step back and breathe, right? Like a little bit of separation, a little bit of time to yourself. Somebody wanted to clear their mind. So this could be somebody literally taking like a little weekend vacation to think about what they've done or what has happened and kind of regroup themselves. Because with the Five of Cups here, there is a little bit of concern or regret over how things have happened. And this person who has something to get off their chest knows that whoever they need to speak with, this is a very intelligent person. The person they need to apologize to or explain things to is somebody who doesn't deal with fools lightly. This is somebody who sees through a lot of manipulation or lies for what it is. And it's not like this is nobody's fool, right? It's not easy to get this person to see things the way you want them to. They see past what a lot of other people do because they're curious. They look into things, right? They ask questions. Strength and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like somebody is wanting to have a conversation here to explain that they did not give in a situation where somebody maybe tried to say they did or where the expectation is that they would. So this is like somebody saying, "No, I conquered that demon. I didn't cheat on you," or "No, I'm still sober. I didn't give in and have a shot even though it was right there." There's something here about no, whatever you've heard, that's not how it went down. I swear I'm telling you the truth. All right, this is feeling a little juicy, you guys. So this is the Bianco Nero. Let's get a little bit more information on what we're telling the truth about. Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Hermit in the reverse. So somebody may have gotten off path or done something they shouldn't have in the past. There may have been like a speed bump or a hiccup or some sort of trouble in paradise. It feels like it's in the context of a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. And somebody found a way to course correct, to get back to the right path. So there could have been like therapy here that helped somebody address a temptation or a shortcoming. There was healing here. Somebody worked on something and they've become a better version of themselves. They have healed something that was difficult for them. So with the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Fool, it feels to me like there is or was in the recent past an opportunity to come back together with this Queen of Swords. So this could be a relationship that was repaired because somebody had genuine interest in resolving what had led to the problem in the first place. Hello, Miss Patricia. How are you doing? So there's a new, like a clean slate, right? And somebody knew that the only way to maintain this love situation was to be honest and approach everything with, a desire to be genuine, desire to be authentic. So I do feel like somebody addressed whatever problem they had in the past, and there was then recently a test for them. So I saw this in the upright, and now I see it in the reverse. There's been chatter, there's been communication. I think somebody spoke out of turn. I think somebody is trying to blame someone else or lay the guilt at somebody else's feet because they feel like they can. So this person's having to defend themselves when another person that was there, or another person perhaps in their social group, basically threw them under the bus. And so we have this Two of Swords indicating that somebody is kind of acting as a judge right now. I don't have all the information. I have this blindfold over my face, and I have two different truths. I have to figure out which one is the actual truth. So it feels to me like this Queen of Swords in the upright, is having to kind of remove how she feels about somebody from the equation and assess whether or not she should believe what they're telling her. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, I do feel like there was a breakup, or there is some sort of separation or difficulty that happened between the two individuals here, but the Queen of Swords did come back around, right? And now we have the Tower. So the question is, did this person actually change? Have they stayed true to this new life, this new beginning? It could be, I'm not going to drink anymore, or I'm not going to cheat anymore, or I'm not going to gamble anymore. This person has actually risen to the occasion and done right by the promises that they have made. They are being honest. King of Wands. This feels to me like entrapment. Like somebody finds this, it feels like a masculine energy, attractive, and wanted to make it seem like they were guilty when they were actually defending themselves and their new commitment or faith or standards. This masculine energy, I feel, has been lied about. All right, let's get some more info from the noisy deck. What else do we have today? Three of Wands in the reverse. We had that already up here. This is the unexpected truth. People expect a different outcome, which makes it easier for somebody to lie in this situation, right? Like they felt it would be really like child's play to make everybody believe X, Y, or Z about this person over here because they've already been associated with that, right? Six of Swords, Page of Swords in the reverse, and Justice. So there is evidence that somebody has changed things that they needed to in order to get to a more peaceful situation, but there may have still been, I get like the term hangers on, like something that was still tied to the former decisions, the former lifestyle, the previous immaturity, right? But there's justice here, clarifying the Tower. So I do feel like there's going to be definitive evidence that comes through to support this person's assertion, to support their truth. So you'll find out for sure what the truth is, but I do feel like this Queen of Swords is being asked to believe somebody that they may be tempted to not believe. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like we had that already. Yep, we did over here. So this is somebody who did the right thing even though they didn't have to. It's like that question that often gets posed, like, if you knew you would get away with it, would you? steal from a bank? Would you cheat? Would you whatever? Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? And I feel like this person had this opportunity to do something they knew they shouldn't and not get caught, and they didn't do it anyways. And now it's like a redemption for them because there's an opportunity to basically show everyone, no, literally, I could have done that, but I chose not to. So, I feel like you should give me a high five or something because I'm pretty badass. Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is trying to make this King of Wands look like he did something that he did not, but it's not sticking. There's something here that supports the King of Wands story that proves that he's telling the truth. Wow, we have the Tower again. We had that over here as well. There's something here. I don't know why. It's like a repetitive thing. There's something that happens over and over and over again that gives this whole situation away. So maybe somebody has an automated message that gets sent out or has an auto reply. There's something here, again, that feels very repetitive. So it could be just a habit, right? Like they lie about it this time, but they do it again next week. So you're going to be able to prove that they did it the other time, right? There's something here about those ain't over, and people are going to notice. So there is significant change in somebody's story or change in the community perspective because of this information that comes out. It makes it obvious who lied and probably also why. This person has tried to be a block on the masculine energy and their desire to move forward or have a better life. So this could be a petty ex or somebody that was rejected. This is somebody who is trying to make people look at this masculine energy as stagnant, somebody who isn't capable of making change or living a better life. And I feel like they're being discovered. There's something that makes it very clear what happened. With the Hanged Man in the reverse, somebody's getting justice and another person's getting stuck after wishing someone else would be stuck. So you've probably heard me say it before. A lot of times when you're wishing negative things for others, that just comes right back on you, right? So be careful what kind of energy you send out. We've got Page of Cups clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is hoping to have a conversation to clear the air. This is somebody who has admiration or respect. They're hoping that they're going to be believed by the person that they respect or care for deeply. We have the Two of Pentacles again. We had him up here. This is somebody who knows that they can make this work. They can clear the air because there's something here that proves that they are telling the truth. They just feel like they need to get ahead of this and have this conversation before things get a little bit too crazy, right? Before things really start moving in the rumor mill. What else do we have today, please? Wow, again. We had this in our earlier reading today, the realization card. Again, there's truth coming out, right? And it pertains to a twin flame situation. So it does feel to me like we had perhaps a love triangle, or maybe it's more complicated than that, but there's an attempt here to make things seem unrepairable or not desirable so that there wouldn't be movement in a twin flame situation, right? Like positive movement. So there was an attempt to keep a block or a separation in place. Oh, because there's genuine love here. And I think somebody feels more and more strongly that they are in love and that they want to get away, get to know this person better, and really just kind of like surround themselves with that positive energy after discarding or moving away from the fake energy that has been trying to block this. So it does feel like there could be, two love interests fighting over one particular individual. All right, we'll go with the Ghost Tarot. Get a little bit more information from you. The Magician. Yeah, somebody was trying to control the outcome of this situation. They were trying to make it seem as though there was a mismatch here, or that somebody wasn't going to heal or grow up from their past, become a better version of themselves. So this was somebody trying to keep another person stagnant so that another individual wouldn't be interested in them. They have overestimated their powers or their ability to convince others of a particular truth. Here we have the Strength card again. We could be dealing with somebody who is a Leo. And then we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Again, we have that 3 times, you guys. This is a surprise for somebody. They assumed they would be able to control the situation or the outcome or influence people's opinions, and they have failed. And as a result, now we have a change coming in that will probably not be what this person wants. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So what this person had been trying to avoid in terms of losing probably a love interest or losing favor in a community, they are losing exactly that. So they were so focused on making somebody else lose what they wanted that they ended up losing exactly what they want. So a little bit of karmic justice, right? Let's get a little bit of clarification here from the Miniature Rider-Waite, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we have on the Devil in the reverse, please? The Lovers. Death in the reverse and Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is looking at a choice differently because they see that somebody else is stagnant or unwilling to become a better person. So there is a change here in terms of whether or not somebody wants to move forward in a relationship or with somebody in their life. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying strength. So there is a feminine energy here that is demonstrated endurance and strength, courage, despite being threatened with a loss here or threatened with losing their reputation. There's a new beginning, or there's some sort of like, I stood my ground. I didn't let anything waver, how I felt or what I did. I stayed true to myself. And as a result, people see me as very true to my character or authentic. Tell me about the Twin Flames, please. Hanged Man. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Wow, you guys, those can actually signify the exact same thing, which is to say a change in perspective. So because we have somebody that has been on the twin flame journey, it looks like we have clarity coming through and understanding that one person is not right for you and another person is. Tell me about the Tower. Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords in the reverse. We already had the Five of Swords in the reverse up here. So we have, again, the truth coming out about somebody taking actions to keep somebody stagnant or make somebody look bad. This is coming to the forefront, and there's an attempt to lie about it, but it isn't going to go through. Tell me about the wheel, please. Six of Wands. King of Cups. So this masculine energy, the King of Cups, is the person that's going to have the success here or get what they want, even though it looks like another individual has been doing everything they can to try to prevent this masculine energy from having their dream life. So with the Four of Swords in the reverse next to the Ten of Pentacles, I think we've got somebody here who's going to have a front row seat to this King of Cups, living their life the way that they want and probably being very successful without this person really being able to do anything about it, right? So their karmic justice is watching everything play out the exact way they were hoping to avoid seeing it play out. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your day.